What are we doing here? We're setting a world record. The entire audience is using a Neti Pot. Now, for years, I've been telling you that it's my favorite alternative health remedy for sinus pain and congestion. Now, this ancient Indian tradition has taken America's sinuses by storm. Look at you guys. I've been touting them for years. It's one of the best ways of getting rid of allergies. Now, Hollywood celebrities and everyday folks like you have taken Neti Pots to their hearts and their noses. I watched in wonder as they've gone from a holistic happening to a mainstream movement. And with millions being used by people around the globe, it's clear the world has the hots for Neti Pots. Today, I'm giving out blue ribbons for the best of the best in alternative health. Now, we started off by setting a world record because I'm passionate about this one. So, do I still love the Neti Pot as much as I used to? Is this little genie's lamp the answer for 6 sinuses? So, guys, what do you think about the Neti Pot? Good? You're all gurgling for a while, but you sort of figured it out. I mean, it's remarkable to see how many people can do it right the very first time. How many of you, it was the first time ever? It's unbelievable. Amy, first for you?
Yes.
Come on down. Let me ask you a couple questions about it. First of all, did it surprise you at all?
A little, yeah.
What
Kind
part?
of felt like you jumped in a pool and didn't hold your nose a little.
Well, it works very well for a bunch of reasons. I'm going to show you why it works, and I'm going to give everyone a little tip, because I've improved actually how I think we can use the Neti Pot. So come on over. We'll leave your pot here, a genie's lamp. So I built a little demonstration. You can stand right over here.
Oh, boy.
And this is actually a pretty good replica of what's going on when you use the Neti Pot. This pipe represents your sinuses, the back of your nose. And you see the green gook that's stuck in here? That happens from when mucus builds up because you had a little infection maybe, or pollen gets in there. So, colds and allergies will commonly leave you with this kind of material. And it actually is an irritant. Your body doesn't want that. You brush your teeth, I gather, right?
Of course, yeah.
Make sure. Yeah. Right. So we all brush our teeth, but we never apply it to our nose. We need to clean out the inside of the nose. So go ahead and show me how you would use a Neti Pot. Take that little pot. So what did you do? Walk me through what I asked you to do.
Well, we leaned over.
Lean forward, and then?
We put this in our right nostril, and we poured.
And we tilted.
Tilted,
You
yes.
got to tilt a lot, not just a little bit. So gravity will carry it from the right nostril through the left. Go ahead and pour that in there now. And you can be liberal about this. Pour a lot of it. When you pour it in there, it begins to wash all this out. Pour fast, fast, fast. There we go. Like a lot of things in life, you can't do it halfway. Perfect. They make you stop there. That's great. Now, you're literally washing out irritants that are causing problems for your body. And by washing them out, you don't have to have your immune system protect you anymore. So I actually like using water more than the sprays because I think it does a better job cleaning out the insides. So the big question then becomes, what kind of water do you use? If you had to do this by yourself, what kind of fluid would you put in that little pot to wash your nose out?
I know warm water probably would feel better than cold.
Very good, warm, because that way, again, it doesn't feel like you're in a pool drowning.
Maybe baking soda?
Bring it on, bring this pipe. I have a little demonstration for you.
Oh.
It's interesting you mentioned baking soda because it's one of the things that most of us have not been doing, but I think actually you might enjoy. So first off, you never use tap water, right? We're all clear, never use tap water unless you've either boiled it and allowed it to cool down, or better yet, just buy a sterile solution, from a drugstore. It's easy to use. I like to warm it up a little bit, as you mentioned, because it feels a little more comfortable when it goes into your nose. Then I take a teaspoonful of kosher salt. You can add that to 3/4 cup of warm distilled water. And then finally, a little secret ingredient is baking soda.
Okay.
And you don't need a lot. About 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda will get you what you need to help ease any irritation that some folks might suffer from.
Okay.
This is the big new star, the baking soda. I love the Neti Pot. It is